Welcome to Sidemen. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to be taking you to a place in Bali that is still relatively untouched and has a really authentic Bali feel still. Make sure you stay tuned for the ultimate highlights of this video: Black Sand Beach, Mount Batur, Lapuyang Temple, Lahangan Sweet and so many more. We travelled here from Denpasar via taxi which took around 1 hour. During our time here we stayed at a lovely little place called Pelangi Villas. There are no taxis or tuk-tuks here and we used our Bali driver to get around during our entire time. There are limited but delicious restaurants. We mostly ate in our hotel which had loads of great options. On our first day, we hit it off strong by hitting 4 different spots. The first was Bukit Cinta, the second was Black Sand Beach, the third was Lapuyang Temple, and the fourth was Lahangan Sweet. To start off with Bukit Cinta, this spot is one that we actually found on Instagram. Like the tourists we are, we wanted to get that epic photo. Unfortunately, the views weren't the best for us. It was a little bit cloudy and the view of the mountain wasn't so clear. Nothing that Photoshop can't sort out, but it was a beautiful view nonetheless and we had a great time exploring here and shooting some content. This spot right here is exactly where the mountain should be. So we've come down to what's called Black Beach, come here from Sidemen of course, and there's nobody here. I do think there is like an Instagram famous Black Beach. I think that's in the north near Kintamani. But yeah, if you want to head down to Black Beach, you might be lucky like us and have it all to yourselves, which is pretty special. Having seen this spot so much on Instagram, we were so excited to visit Lahangan Sweet. The drive here is pretty hairy, so you can either hire a driver to take you or get a taxi. Once you arrive, there's a little restaurant where you'll get dropped off, and then locals will drive you up to the main point via scooter. Once we got there, we were a little bit disappointed to find out that there's many kind of gimmicky spots for photos. However, the most famous one being the platform on the tree with, on a clear day, a backdrop of the mountain. So we've just got to the parking area of Lapuyang Temple, and now when you've parked, you have to get on one of these shuttle buses to actually get to the temple. So that's what we're doing now. Shuttle bus was 45 IDR each, and then to enter the temple it's 50 each. Lewis isn't knowing how to be grounded, guys.
We've made it to the top of the Lapuyang Temple, and you basically get a ticket number when you come in, and then you queue up, and there's a load of people there taking photos of you when you go into the gate. There is a mountain behind the gate, but it is currently covered in clouds. It's not ideal. So we are number 304, and ticket number 251 is currently having their photo, so a long wait. So this is the most famous temple in Bali, as far as we're aware, and we've been told that usually the queues here are like 3 hours. So we came on a Saturday expecting not to have a photo because we thought it'd be super busy, but it's not too bad. And thankfully, someone has just given us a ticket that's only 20 behind the people currently having a photo, because apparently some guy came up and said he didn't want to have a photo, so gave his ticket away. So fingers crossed it works when we hand it in, and you never know, we might have a photo within half an hour, so not too bad. I have just come up, there's another couple of entrance points, as you can see to my left, and Liv is currently waiting down the bottom, giving us a wave in the queue. Hi Liv! As you can see, the people under the umbrella are the camera crew, and they proper orchestrate everything. So you walk down the gate, as these two people are demonstrating, you go through for a video, go down the bottom, you come back up, they get you doing all the different poses. So yeah, it's pretty cool. But a few rules here, so you go to a car park and you have to get the bus up. When you get to the top, you have to put a sarong on, and supposedly you have to wear a sarong the whole time. So not sure how people get photos in their actual clothes, because you see people in trousers and kind of fancy dresses, but not the sarong. So I don't know how that works. There's no kissing, no drones, no yoga poses, not allowed to come here when you're on your period, and no babies under the age of 105 days. So yeah, some different rules, I suppose.
Time right now is about 1:45 in the morning, which can only mean one thing. I am up so low to climb Mount Batur. So Lewis is not feeling too great. Actually, that's a lie. Lewis's heel isn't too great, so he's gonna sit this one out. So I'll be doing this one on my own. So yeah, come and climb Mount Batur with me. So you can barely even see me, but it is now about 3:30. And my driver, Jen, who's back with us today, has brought me to the meeting point where I'm going to meet the rest of the group who are also doing the tour with our guide. So yeah. Oh, and the drive here is about an hour and a half from Sidemen. So it's 4 AM. How far off are we? No. So yeah, we've started the hike. It's pretty challenging, but it's okay. This is the first checkpoint we're at. I've got a walking stick. It's pretty dark, so can't really show you much right now, but yeah, we carry on.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Sweaty.
Really?
I'm good. So just having a little break at checkpoint 2. I mean, look at the state of me. So sweaty. But there's 2 checkpoints and then there's the top, so hopefully not too much longer. It's currently 4:39. Sunrise is at 5:30, so should make it up in good time, but obviously the best sky is just before sunrise, so fingers crossed to get up there in the next 40 minutes. Made it to the top, about 1 hour 40 with my guide here.
Morning.
Morning. So now, yeah, 5:10 at the moment, and the sky is just starting to turn orange. So obviously we've just hiked an active volcano.
Look at.
And you can see steam.
We have magic here.
Magic.
Yeah. When I'm blowing not with the fire, so look at. A little bit smoke coming out, right?
Yeah.
Look at.
Wow.
Different, right?
Impressive. That's cool. Made it. Unreal sun. Well, unreal sky already. Okay, so we're just going to cook some eggs in the volcano. As you do.
Look at.
Yeah, I can see it.
Oh, hot. Very hot here.
Okay. Now I have some breakfast, which is an absolute treat. Got a banana sandwich, an egg, a chocolate bar and a banana. So all the energy. And the sun is rising. Beautiful. It's my egg. It was cooked by the volcano itself. Probably could have done with a few more minutes though, not gonna lie. Up here about an hour maybe now. Had our breakfast, the sun has officially risen. And now we're gonna head back down slowly, take loads of photos and enjoy the view. Just arrived at checkpoint 2 on the way down, and the clouds are rolling in. You can't even see the lake anymore. So yeah, definitely made it up. Obviously made it up at the best time because it was sunrise, but definitely made it up in good time.
Like every time I get ahead, I end up going 2 steps back.
Made it back down to base camp in good time, and now we're on our way to a cafe for a little coffee, and it is one that's very popular on Instagram, so yeah, excited to show you what it looks like. I arrived at the cafe for some coffee and I want to show you these views because they're epic. Hello! Hello! Pagi! And that is what I just climbed, Mount Batur. And now time for a well-deserved coffee. And these epic views over the volcano, I just hiked. Day 3 was another jam-packed day with 3 spots. The first being Tukuyad Kepung Waterfall, the second was the Mother Temple, and the third and final stop of the day was Gembleng Waterfall. This place was a real letdown. The hike down was nice, but it's a shame that it was so crowded and everyone was queuing in the place where you really want to take a photo from. Unfortunately, this turned out to be one of those places in Bali that looks a little bit better on the gram than in real life. The Mother Temple, also known as Besaki Temple, is the most important, the largest and holiest temple of Balinese Hinduism. The temple sits on the southern slopes of Mount Agung, and on a clear day you've got epic views all across Bali from the top. It cost us 60,000 IDR per person to enter, which is around £13 per person. Final stop of the day was Gembleng Waterfall, a spot that's still relatively unknown and therefore much less busy here. There's no official ticket price to visit the falls, but a donation is welcome. To get up to the top, you'll need to climb 60 shallow and easy stairs that will lead you right to the best spot. You will find an infinity-style rock pool that you can plunge into and enjoy the breathtaking jungle views. Morning guys, another beautiful day in Sidemen. Today we are doing something super fun. We are doing a cooking class, Balinese style, which we're really excited for. We're doing it with Green Kitchen, I'm pretty sure. I will leave all the information in the description below. Anything to add, Han?
No, I've got no idea what's going on, to be honest. I've just been told to come.
So we've just come to the second largest market in Bali to grab some supplies before our cooking class.
So we are now in the live animal section of the market where you come and choose your chicken or your ducks, and there are absolutely hundreds. So yeah, not the nicest of places, but I suppose if you're a meat eater, you might as well see where the food has come from. Oh,
Damn!
you know this? And then like that, yeah, and then like that.
A little spoon.
Waiting until floating or letting floating till like that.
Like this? Yeah.
Like that. Like that, yeah.
thank you so much for tuning into our episode on Sidemen, Bali. If you like what we do here, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like and share so others can find us, and stay tuned for the next one where we'll be going to a super iconic place in Indonesia.
Don't fall. Oh my god, you alright?
Just got to the parking area of Lapuyang Temple.